well-dressed dwarf woman lies on the cobbles, giggling drunkenly to herself.
I wish I was bloody homeless. Then I'd be home already. No, I was at a wedding. Beggars kicked me out. Said I was causing a scene. The usual fuss. The groom's a local alchemist, marrying the daughter of some big-shot merchant. They'd hardly kick out their own flesh and blood, would they? I barely know any of them. Friends of business acquaintances. Eh? Now, why would I do that? Fine. Take the bloody thing. Now, off with you. I can feel a void walking of a headache coming along.
I hear the rumble of water, nothing more.
I like my menswear, like my cheese. Well, hello, gorgeous. Care to hear about the power of cheese? I've got wheels and rounds and blocks and rolls and possibly more. But my wares are nuanced, with undertones of something rare.
She looks you up and down, then...
What's on my mind? Why, texture, maturity, taste. But most of all, I'm wondering what tickles your fancy. Looking at you, I think it may be power. Am I right? So I have not misjudged you. Now, we've established how you feel about power. How do you feel about law? Specifically laws relating to property and the acquisition of goods.
A glint appears in her eye, and she smiles. Then she raises her hands and shows you her rings.
Perhaps this is the power you seek. I've been waiting for the right customer to come along for these, but I warn you, power doesn't come cheap, even for someone as attractive as you. I have my little helpers, here, there, and everywhere. They find me the finest morsels in all of Arx. After all, why should the most delectable of foodstuffs grace only the tables of the nobility? Very well. You can find my helpers, the Thieves' Guild, within the Arx sewers, in their so-called secret hideout. Here, I'll mark it for you. But approach carefully. The foul stench is hardly the sewer's gravest danger.
Good Counsel School, temporarily closed.
Can you believe this school was teeming with students just a year ago? Everything changed so fast. And it's the kids that suffer.
Been a while since any new students were registered here. Not that this comes as any surprise. Just look at this place. Buttons. That's the name of the undead cat from Blood Moon Island.
Then Iris must be the name of the little girl.
I've had just about enough of... Oh, this place is already overrun with addicts and orphans, and now I've got to deal with... what? A rogue corpse muncher?
The woman shakes her head and sighs.
I should stop caring so much, but the kids shouldn't suffer. They don't deserve this void-infested hellhole we're handing to them. What is it? Or what was it? Two different things, you know. Used to be a school. My husband Griff and I, we taught the local kids what we could. History, politics, writing, reading, a little cooking, a little alchemy. The parents paid what they could. It was enough. Then the Voidwoken came, and the Magisters took Griff away to Fort Joy. Said he was luring the monsters in, like my sweet Griff would ever do such a thing. Now it's this. I'm stuck scrubbing Lady Kem's filthy floors in exchange for coin most days, and I don't have the energy to shoo away the junkies that wander in. You know him? Was he holding up okay? That sounds like Griff, all right. I'm telling you, if he were here, he'd have this place cleaned up in no time. If the squatters were gone, I could start fresh. Scour the place down, get the school going again. Get out from under Lady Kem's posh thumb. Well, I wouldn't refuse your help. If Griff can't be here, maybe you're the next best thing.
Beryl hums a few random notes, just a few, but in those notes you discern a crumb of hope.
Mrs. Griff still lets me come over and play, as long as I don't run off too far. Sometimes we do our ABCs. The clock ticks to our but Lucian makes the hours wide. Star Hall.
Well, school's out, I dare say.
Look over there. Shiny light. Do you see them? The mist steps. Each one is an echo of Lucian's dreams. Pray be his. They lead through the silver puffs and into the hall.
She bows towards nothing in particular and fingers the collar of her priestly garb, then looks at you with dark, sunken eyes.
I am blessed, Limlicker, by Drudenay and Divinity. I glide on Lucian's breath and feed on his sighs and smiles. For him, I would walk the path of blood. He needs only sing the command. I'm not like the cat lord, our Hulu. He slinks around and under and over and inside. He would skim the path and miss the blood.
The priest raises her head and screams to the ceiling.
Lucian, my wings are ready. I will flap and flit-flop when your words go blue. Our Hulu does not deserve your warm. I hear he avoids Lucian's tough-maker, the path of blood. He is a defiler of Lucian's will, shine beast. The crypt waits for only divine, devout, devoted. It is not an easy make trial. Bypass the blood and Lucian brings the rumble. Skyquakes across the heavens, what Lucian said. Punishment for the easy walk.
The priest waves her arms through the air, drawing your attention to these non-existent skyquakes. She bobs her head back and forth to an unheard hymn, then bids you a pensive farewell.
I'm telling you, they're just jealous. They shouldn't be complaining, they should be celebrating. A thief that can steal from the Thieves' Guild. I should be their queen. I'm not here because I want to be. Thieves' Guild kicked me out all because I took some stupid plate from the stash. It's just trying to show them I could, I swear. I'm better than all of them put together. Here and there. She pays me to bring those funny plants, as long as I promise not to eat any of them. Don't know why I would. It smells nasty, like crocodile poo. And I've smelled crocodile poo, so I know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Star Hall, the fog, herbs and weeds.
She traces a circle on the floor with her left foot, then shakes her head. You're stymied by the foot gesture, but the head shake is more than clear.
Yes. Your voice. His voice. It makes the airdrops quiver. I am called to the cathedral. I will travel there anon. Clouds should twinkle, as Lucian commanded them.
My good, wonderful, exquisite sister.
So, how's the eviction going? Is that... Wait, really? They're gone? That's good news. Maybe our hard work wasn't all for nothing then. Is there anything I can do to show my thanks?
She pauses and tightens her lips. A moment passes, and then another. She smiles.
Well, at the risk of saying something I shouldn't, that whole mansion is weird. She sits in that drawing room serving tea all day. As for him, well, he doesn't even sleep in the same room as his wife. He has his own bedroom, does Kem, and it's always locked. He's got secrets, you see. Trapdoors and ladders. Where they lead, I don't know, but his wife knows nothing about them. Anyway, you've certainly been a breath of fresh air. You're no Griff, but it's been good having you around.
Once, this was a shop. When the going got tough, the tough went shopping.
I offer secured loans for
The proprietress gives you a sweet smile.
You look like someone who's ready for business. You look like someone with an eye for the main chance. You look... I bid you...
She smiles, her...
Weirdos in the cellar chased me away. You believe that? I don't. And I tried my best purring, and...
Prepare yourself.
to none.
I'm fading. I'm ready. I need aid!
I'll yield to none.
I'll yield to none!
She gives you a smile of the purest hate. Then she raises a hand and begins a silent incantation. You know that she is trying to boil your blood, but she cannot. Her power is gone. She tries to deflect as you tear at her source, but she is powerless and weak and cannot resist. She is yours, and then she is gone. You see yourself in the mirror. It's quite a sight.
This place had it coming. They brought the void upon themselves.
A curious-looking puppet stands motionless nearby. The puppet stares at you with a fixed smile. No dust has settled upon its surface. It hasn't been here long.
You must seek to torment her too. Every time you draw near, you tried this trick before, and
The girl's eyes start to clear, and this time they stay clear.
No! No! The child is ours! You will not save her!
To none. is mine! Prepare yourself.
Her voice shrinks to an awed, overcome whisper.
Thank you.
She averts her gaze from yours. Her lower lip trembles as she speaks.
The monster. It made me do things. Horrible things.
She takes a deep breath, then raises her head and meets your gaze. Her stare is resolute, aged far beyond her years.
It showed me how bad things can get. But I'm still here, and it isn't. I think I'll be all right now. I don't know. Maybe my family's still out there somewhere. Or maybe I'm alone. Maybe that's a good thing. I've had to share my head for so long. It
It'll be good to be alone for a while.
She falls into a contemplative silence for a moment, then perks up once again.
Hey, do you know the magic-y stuff everyone's so scared of? Source. I can use Source. It helped me to keep the monster from winning entirely. I don't need it anymore. I want you to have it. I'm going to go and find my cat now. He must be lonely without me. Bye. I won't forget you.
Go ahead.
Every moment we stand here, the trail of the Whites grows colder. But Kim still clings to his false hopes. By Lucian, Kim's an idiot. But he doesn't want to listen.
The spirit has now acquired a wound on his...
You won't take me alive!
The spirit continues to stand by and scowl at the ransacked barracks.
Damn it! That cheapskate owed me gold! Oh, Brent.
If I were white, where would I hide something I
Don't waste your time here. The secrets of this place are protected by some of the finest ciphers ever created. My very life's work was to hide key intelligence from the light of both sun and soul.
A combination lock is embedded into the face of the hatch, with 4 numbered dials. A sequence of numbers has been engraved on the face of the mechanism. 1324. Below this are 4 dials. Each of the 4 dials bears 4 phrases that can be rotated into place. The first dial must be set.
Don't waste your time here. The secrets of this place are... It is safe, but I advise you to leave it be. You'd only be wasting your time to try and decipher it. This lock will never be broken. I doubt anyone will even grasp how the plaques correspond with...
The spirit catches himself.
I digress. I guess my only regret is that I will never be able to present my technique to the annual symposium of cryptographers. Don't waste your time.
Someone worked hard to keep this place secret.
The list in the records is a long one. It bears many familiar names. People you met, people you fought, people who were kind to you. Most, it seems, you will never see again.
Further proof that the Divine Order is anything but civilized.
These people deserve better than being stuck in Fort Joy in the name of the Divine.
A list of the damned. Perhaps their loved ones will be inspired to seek revenge.
I can't bear it. There are good people on this list. People who didn't deserve any of this.
My name was once on a list like this.
I mean, some of them might have made it, right? Maybe if we put an end to all this, we might meet them again.
Careful! I spotted a trap. That looks dangerous. But maybe I can disarm it.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Careful! I've spotted a trap. Aha! There's something behind this painting! More Magister trickery. They must have many secrets to go to all these lengths. There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Careful now.
Look out! I see a trap nearby. There's something behind this painting! There's some mechanism at work behind these walls. Look out! I see a trap nearby.
What's this? I found
I've spotted something.
That's a trap.
I should neutralize this thing before it does damage.
You are no Magister, no Paladin either. Resourceful of you to breach our inner circle. I'm sure Marwell must be fuming. Tell me, does Arx still stand? Lately, I was investigating possible threats to Arx. My inquiries led me to suspect that a Dwarven enclave was planning something significant from within the city's sewers. They've long used the sewers for smuggling contraband, but something changed recently. They seemed nervous. More guards, more hidden chambers, more secrets. I fear that an attack against the city might be imminent. Good Queen Justinia seeking to take advantage of the disarray in the Order, perhaps.
The dwarves ransacked the Divine Order ship recently. The Peacemaker. A vessel like that is commonly used for safely transporting shipments of death fog. If that's what they're hiding down there, then they must be stopped.
There was nothing of great importance, just some restricted goods. It's whatever else they have that concerns me. What happened? I followed orders, that's what. Magister Raymond decreed that no white Magister should fall into captivity, no matter what. Better a quick poison than a sloppy thrust from the Paladin blade, anyway.
The spirit offers you a wry smile.
I'm in a poor position to keep tabs on the living. All I know is that Dallas arrived in the city with a sizable retinue of my white Magister brethren accompanying her.
Magister Raymond may not be with us in person, but his orders were clear, and we obeyed to the letter.
So much effort to maintain secrecy. What are the Magisters hiding?
You again. It seems we are fated to meet before the Hall of Echoes after all.
She grimaces, looking away from you.
No, it's not at all how I imagined it. I thought there would be so much more to learn. Now I am seeking things you could never find for me. Rituals to awaken as an undead again. True death only rekindled my desire to be alive. And I've heard there's some kind of covenant, I can swear.
The spirit of a white magister tips a vial of powder into a goblet of wine before her. She swallows it back without hesitation. Raymond's spirit smiles. The fanatical gleam in his eyes makes him look almost alive once more. The spirit of a Magister...
Your time is over. You should just give up now.
The spirit glares at you in defiance.
Excellent work. I had my doubts about you, but I'm happy to be proven wrong.
Kem looks about, then returns his eyes to you and gives you an imperious nod.
With that out of the way, I'm sure you've prayers to submit and acquaintances to greet. My paladins will see to any further concerns. Goodbye. Is that so? Perhaps she thought to convince the keeper, Lord Ahu, to allow her entry. A foolish plan for more reasons than I can list. I wonder... Well, anyway, it looks like I will need to deal with the witch myself. It's been a long time coming. But please, take this as a token of the Paladin's gratitude. You were invaluable once again. Now leave us to do our work. Paladins, turn this place upside down. I want every nook, cranny, and spiderweb examined. If there's nothing else, we have a lot to do. I'm not a library book to be perused at your leisure. Here, now, this is hardly the time or the place. Who can truly know a diseased mind? She is rotten to the core. That I am sure of. Although much as I despise the creature, I have never known her to be a coward. She fought well in battles against the Black Ring. Wherever she's hiding, she will not go quietly. Be quick. I've other matters at hand. Enjoy the city, won't you? Find the blueprints for the building. There may be hidden chambers. Dallas, let's see what you've been up to. You are no longer required here. We're here now. Who control? Although much she for. Be quick. I'm not a. Enjoy the.
I never imagined Kem would actually find anything of interest down here. Should never have doubted him.
I will swear it, this covenant, if it will...
My life's work. Defeated by some nobody.
The spirit vanishes. Whether he fled to the Hall of Echoes or elsewhere, you cannot be sure.
Clear off. Need to keep the way clear. Ain't no getaway happening here. And if there is, I ain't involved. Get it? Good. Now clear off. Ain't no one go...
Absurd. Greetings. I am Cranley Hubert. I assume no further introduction is required. Oh, come now. Surely you've heard of my writing, or my work with the Historical Guild of Arcs? No? I think not. Perhaps I should show to you just how far below me you stand in intellect. Think of it as a lesson in humility. Let's see. 3 major houses govern the ancient empire. There's the House of Law, the House of War. Now, what's the third? Well, that was a rather straightforward one. You'd have to be an utter dolt to have not heard of the House of Dreams. Another question, then. In what year was our savior, Lucian the Divine, taken from us? Correct. Perhaps I'm still being too easy on you. Any drunk on the street could have gotten that right. Time for a real challenge. Name the first king of the dwarves. Clearly you have had some modicum of education in your time. One final question. Answer this correctly, and you can consider yourself a scholar on par with yours truly. Fail, and I shall have to show you my door. The Sorcerer King from times of yore, Brachus Rex, had a twin. What was her name? Well. I must confess, your knowledge is impressive. Please, allow me to invite you to join me in my private chambers for further intellectual discourse. Excellent. Please, come along. Quite simple, once you know the trick. You place a book onto the pile, and a hatch at the back of the fireplace is unlocked. Go on down. I'll be right behind you.
Humans are a lost cause.
Beyond my sanctum, true intellect flourishes best in the dark, don't you think? My sanctum, my intellectual womb, my palace of the mind. Welcome, and make yourself comfortable. Pray tell me, what's the darkest, most delicious nugget of knowledge you've come across in your time?
With a mischievous twinkle in his eye, Cranley glances from you to some nearby skill books, rare ones. He raises an eyebrow. Impress him, and we might win a prize, it seems. Cranley Hubert's eyes bulge with amazement.
Oh my, yes. And please, let's not be so formal. Down here, call me Gigi.
He gestures absently for you to select from the skill books as your reward. It seems that the poor fellow is quite taken aback by what you told him. Without another word, he wanders away from you, deep in thought.
Stinks.
Closed due to nuptial obligations.
All Magister reading material has to go. Orders from Lord Kemp.
What's this? I found something.
I've spotted something.